should the 49ers start Trey Lance week 1, no matter what? No matter what, should Trey Lance be the starter week 1? Miriah, why don't you start us off this time? And we'll go around.
I'm going to say yes. The biggest thing, against Trey is that he doesn't have the starting time. He's only started this many games, and he's surely not going to learn by sitting on the bench. You can only get experience by playing the game. So, right now we know that that's our future. I don't want to make anybody mad, the Jimmy fans, but we know that Jimmy's not going to be our quarterback in the future. So why even waste the time, that Trey could be using to learn and getting his reps? And we have a really good team around him. It's not like he's walking into a disaster. So I think he could handle it.
Good answer.
So I think whether we should and whether we will are two separate issues. I do like what Miriah said as far as thrusting him into action. I think historically there are some good examples of some superstars that learned as they went. My biggest issue is we have a Super Bowl ready roster right now. And I'm thinking about Peyton Manning. He did not do so well when he first entered the league.
True.
And I'm not saying Trey Lance can't be better than him, but those are some huge shoes to fill. And if Peyton Manning couldn't do it, I just think it's a little bit much for, albeit an intelligent quarterback, an immature quarterback. And when I say that, I mean as far as his play time. So most quarterbacks get a lot more system time in college than he did. And so I'm a little bit concerned. So as long as Jimmy is healthy, I don't think Kyle Shanahan's going to risk it, because can you imagine the backlash he would get if he made that call and it did not work? He's not going to do that. So I think he's going to go with Jimmy G.
That's a really good answer. What do you think? What do you think, Crystal?
I think that both of those ladies had fantastic answers. The only thing that I will add is that I do not feel like that Trey should start week 1, because I feel like the 49ers need to play Garoppolo, because I feel like sometime this year, maybe prior to the trade deadline, I think that it's possible that Jimmy will be traded. And I feel like that these teams need to see what he looks like and to have him to play in some games and everything, because we know that with the 49ers having a Super Bowl ready team, that Jimmy's going to be successful, because that's part of the reason why he is successful, is because our team is so great. So because we have all this talent that is surrounding him, I feel like that Garoppolo should get out there and play, show what he's got with the 49ers, put him in the best positions they can, because I'm pretty sure that before that we'll probably try to trade him before the deadline.
Yeah, I'm sure they would love to. Those were great answers. Let me try my best to answer this one. It seems like I think I'm with Sybilla that it kind of comes down to whether you think this team is Super Bowl ready. If it's a Super Bowl ready roster, it's a hard sell to turn it over to the 21-year-old rookie. For what Sybilla said, look at Peyton Manning. What's the expectation for Trey Lance be really? If he did great, great. But Peyton Manning didn't, and there's never been a rookie ever who's won a Super Bowl. So if you really think it's a Super Bowl team, give Jimmy a chance. If you don't, though, if you think it's an injury-prone team and they were 6-10 last year, then don't delude yourselves. Don't waste your time. And then I'm with Miriah. Just put Trey Lance in there, because you always learn more from doing than from watching. So I guess my follow-up question to you three is this a Super Bowl team or not? You guys can jump in however you want to. No, less formal.
Yes, I think it is a Super Bowl team. They have we'll leave the training staff out of it, but we have the coaching staff at least. And I think we have the defense is still mostly in place. And I think that's what we have lost. I think we've gained through other draft picks. I think we're a little bit more offensively talented this year, more potent, as long as we're healthy. So yeah, and continuity, that's the big thing here. Expecting a team to be able to ride the same energy it had in 2019, Jimmy G is the way to go. Yeah.
Well, Miriah, let me ask you, because it's 2 against 1 in this sense. So I think you actually have a really good point. I could be swayed to be on your side. Trey Lance is the future. What are we waiting for here? Is this really a Super Bowl team? If it is a Super Bowl team, would you still be in favor of giving it to Trey Lance? That's a fair question.
I think it's a Super Bowl ready team with or without Jimmy G.
Fair enough. That's a fair answer. Thank you.